When Brandon and I first got to Auburn, we were looking to try to get involved in the community in some way. We found Children's Harbor. Children's Harbor found us, and little did we know that we were going to be dealing with one of the state's best charities. The work that's done up in Birmingham at the hospital to provide a safe harbor for kids that are having to stay in the hospital way too long, and then of course the camps here on beautiful Lake Martin. Alabama Power and Russell Lands, Ben Russell, they made it so easy for us to be able to come have our tournament here, and we told them that in 5 or 6 years we'd raise $1 million for Children's Harbor, and this is year 4, and by the time we get done with this tournament, that total could be up north of $800,000. So we're making a difference, and it's all about Auburn family, and it makes it so easy. Our friends and people that support us are here every year. We have a great time. We talk some basketball, and we make a difference for the kids.
Just to see the names and faces out here and people that keep coming back. But you look at Tim Hudson and some of those guys, just to see those guys support it. What's that mean?
Well, you know what? What we've done in our foundation, whether it be and what Tim Hudson's done in his foundation, or what Jason Duffner's done, or what Charles Barkley's done, we all try to help each other. Coach Malzahn, everybody kind of just goes out of their way to support one another, and in the situation that we're in, Tim Hudson don't want to be introduced. Jason Duffner wants to put his hat on. He wants to come out here and play golf and have a good time like everybody else, and not looking for any more of the fanfare than any of the other folks that are out here playing and paying and supporting these great causes. So I will say that this tournament's been sold out from the very beginning, and about 95% of the golfers played in it the first year because we've just done it right, and we've had a good time. And the bottom line is, where would the community be without Children's Harbor? Like, where would the kids that have to be in a hospital for a month stay go, where there are no needles, where there are no doctors, where there are no IVs? They got a place they can go and just play ping pong and watch a movie and relax, because sometimes hospital stays can be long. Or here in the lake, kids with burns or with a heart condition or with cancer, things like that, they have special needs, and not every camp will take those children. Well, Children's Harbor will, and they can boat and they can canoe and they can ski and they can do things at camp that children without special needs or challenges don't have. And it happens every summer here for thousands of kids. So it's really a special place.
Coach, talk about last night, just how nice an evening it was.
One of the things that we try to do with our events is, Brandy and I try to welcome our friends and supporters into our home in Auburn, and that's always a really special time. This year, for the first year, we actually came out to one of Ben Russell's homes, and that's the out there at the Ridge. What a magnificent piece of property. I'd really never spent any time out there, but we were at the clubhouse at the Ridge, and we had a beautiful venue outside at the pool, and lots of new food vendors and folks like that. But we had a great celebration last night. We auctioned off 3 things and made $40,000. Auctioning off 3 things. I mean, that's just the generosity and the support and the difference that's being made.
Can you give an update just on basketball? The
Sure.
summer session has started.
We're excited about getting started. I don't require the guys to be in all summer. Most of them will be in school most of the summer, and that's just so they can get ahead. It's allowed us to be in a situation where our API is north of 980, approaching 1,000, and because they need to get ahead some in the summertime. So we got 5 or 6 scholarship players in right now. The freshmen will come in right after Memorial Day, and so that'll give me about 7 or 8 scholarship guys, and we'll start practicing. We can go a couple days a week, for a couple of hours. There's weight training and conditioning, so on and so forth. We'll start putting some things in that we think are going to help us for next season. Then, of course, the NCAA gives us a foreign trip, the ability to take a foreign trip every 4 years. This year we're going to go to Italy in August. They also give us 10 extra days of practice. So in addition to a couple practices a week and that 8-hour rule, we're actually going to have 10 full days of practice scattered throughout the summertime. We got 11 guys on scholarship right now, and I got 13 scholarships. So we're holding on to 2. We may or may not use them depending upon what opportunities are out there. I'd love to be able to bring in a guy or 2 to sit and then play the following year. when we'll have some guys, I think, being able to leave to play professionally. I have no seniors on this basketball team, so it's still a young team, but it's an experienced team. It's a team that accomplished a lot last year. First winning season in a number of years. Second best year probably in 13 or 14 years. But we got work to do. And I feel like this is a team that can make the NCAA tournament, and that's what our goal is.
How are you?
Let him go. Let him go. We sold 2 dinners at my house and 2 road trips for $40,000.
Yeah.
We'll knock this in. Come on, I'm ready. Get in the hole! Get in the hole!
Hey Chuck, wait, it'll go in the hole.
All right, so year 4 now. It's unbelievable. How many of y'all played in this tournament before? Raise your hand. You look around, almost everybody here has played in this tournament before. And together after this tournament today, we'll probably have a total of almost $800,000 to Children's Harbor in 4 years, and that's just tremendous. So thank you. We appreciate all your support, appreciate the difference that you're making. To the folks of Ben Russell and Russell Lands and Tom and Dave Commander, all those guys, thank you for stepping up and making this possible. Alabama Power is also our presenting sponsor.
Awesome.
All right, guys, enjoy.
Thank you.
All right, brother, appreciate you.
Yeah,
Really
thank
do.
you much. I appreciate it.
Fucking John.
Oh my God.
Boom, boom, boom! Yeah! Yeah! Hey, come here.
That's
Wait.
insane.
Look in the camera and say,